Hello, hello! It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to my Thursday night stamp therapy. I don't know about you guys, but I need this more than ever. I was so sad I had to cancel my stamp club this week, and I didn't get to see all my stamping friends. I'm trying to be responsible and practice social distancing, so tonight I'm going to share some of the projects that we were going to make in Stamp Club, and hopefully they will inspire you as Sale-a-Bration winds down. Sale-a-Bration ends March 31st, so we have just a little bit over a week, like 10 days or something like that, until the end of Sale-a-Bration, and I realize I've got all these amazing goodies that I feel like I haven't had enough of a chance to use and to play with. So say hi when you jump on. Let me know you're here, even if you're watching the replay. Hi, Kim. These are two of the projects that we're going to make tonight. We're actually going to make three projects. And I just kind of wanted to give you a sneak peek as you're jumping on. I'm going to take just a minute to share our video over in the Share and Connect group. Hopefully you guys are part of that group. I just posted a card contest that's going on, a color challenge. It's not really a contest so much as a challenge. So if you participate, you post a card using the challenge colors, and then your name is going to go into a random drawing. So there's not going to be a winner based on your card. It'll be a random drawing just if you participate. So I'm just going to go over here and share this video so that everybody who's waiting over there can find us and join us. So feel free to invite friends to come and stamp with us tonight. Let's see, here's the share button. Hi Jenny, hi Judy, hi Carla. I'm so glad you guys are all joining us. Hi Diana and Cindy and Michelle. What are you guys doing today? It was very rainy here in Illinois, so we stayed inside most of the day. But the kids are actually outside for a ride right now. Okay. Boom. Okay, got that shared. Hi Lori. Hi Pam. Hi Becky. All right guys, so Sale-a-Bration is winding down. We've got just like 10 days. I missed Stamp Club this week because I had to cancel. And so some of the projects we're making, actually these two are two of the projects that we're making, and we actually made them in our team meeting last week on Friday. So if you attended the meeting, then they may look familiar because you made them. But I have a third project as well that we're going to make tonight. So I'm just going to jump right in. If you jump on, say hello. Let me know what you're doing tonight. Well, Pam, you're watching live, so you figured it out. If you get on Facebook, I start at 7:10. That's Julie time. A little bit off of a normal hour because I'm always running late. So I just 7:10. So if you just get on Facebook around 7:10, you should get like a little pop-up that will tell you when I go live, and then you can click on it and join us. So I'm so glad you guys are all here. Hi Nancy, you started a puzzle. That's a good idea, Lori. Kay and Bonnie, thank you guys so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. So we have a goal. Let's see, if we get to 35 viewers tonight, then I'm going to send one of the cards that we make to one lucky person. So let me know when we get to 35. Sometimes I forget to watch the number, so you guys have to watch it for me. Tonight we're making projects using free gifts that you can get during Sale-a-Bration. So as you guys know, Sale-a-Bration started in January. It ends March 31st. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can get for free. A few things have already sold out, including the kerchief card kit, the metallic baker's twine, and the golden honey designer paper. But look at all of these amazing things that are still left. And most of them are exclusive to Sale-a-Bration, which means that when Sale-a-Bration is over, you will not be able to get these things again. So you definitely want to make sure that you get your favorites before they're gone. And maybe you're saving a little money because you're not going out to eat and not going out to the movie theater like you have been. So If you want to place an order, you can do that in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. It's also a perfect time to get a prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription because you can earn Sale-a-Bration freebies when you get your prepaid. And tomorrow I'll be doing a live at lunchtime, a lunchtime live showing projects using the latest Paper Pumpkin kit that just arrived. I can't wait to see what's inside. It's called No Matter the Weather. I will be opening it up and revealing tomorrow and showing and sharing some alternative projects. So join me tomorrow live. That's going to be noon Central Time on Friday. And hopefully you guys will join me. If you're working, you can catch me on the replay. But tonight we're going to make projects using some of these fun freebies that you can get during Sale-a-Bration. So we're going to be featuring the Flowering Foils designer paper, this Rise and Shine stamp set, the So Very Vellum specialty paper, and the Tags in Bloom stamp set. So that is 4 of the 5 newbies. And this one I just broke out for the first time today. So this is why I'm so sad. I feel like I just haven't had enough time to play with some of these awesome new things. So Tags in Bloom is one of the new level 2 Sale-a-Bration gifts. And I love that it coordinates with 2 of the punches from the Spring Mini. So we've got this one. It's the Label Me Lovely punch, and then the other one is the Label Me Fancy punch, and it's fancy because it's got those extra little tag holes, and you can see that they line up with the stamps here. So for this one, I'm actually going to copy this card from the catalog because I love the colors, and I love that you can get this whole collection of stuff to make all the cards. So this is something that you'll see in all of the catalogs, including the Sale-a-Bration catalogs, is we have like this set of products. So this is for the Tags in Bloom cards. There's one item number, and if you put that item number in, it will put in everything on this page, and then you can get this stamp set for free. So I thought I would copy this card using the products on this list. I just realized that they included the Memento Black ink pad, and I just used the Pretty Peacock. So you could probably order some individual things if you have some already, or if you don't want something. One thing, I only have one little piece of this old olive Pretty Peacock ribbon. It's so pretty. So I didn't put my sample together because I had to save that one piece to show you guys. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of like, it's, well, like Pretty Peacock on one side and old olive on the other, but you can still see some of the Pretty Peacock. It's sort of got like this metallic sheen, and it's like, it almost changes color in the light. It's so pretty. So this is from the annual catalog, and like I said, this is all I have. I think I just sent the roll that I had as a prize for somebody, not realizing that it was my only roll. But that's okay, because I can order more and earn some more Sale-a-Bration goodies. So let's go ahead. I've got some pieces that are pre-cut. And one of the things that is really cool about these cards is that it features the brick and mortar embossing folder. And this is a really fun one. I used this on the penguin cards. You guys might remember back in December, because I thought it looked like blocks of ice. But it's like a brick wall, so it's really cool. And this is a 3D embossing folder, so it's extra thick. So when you're using it in your die cutting machine, you want to use the platform, and then you can use the blue 3D embossing plate. And this is available in the online store. It's like 10, 11, 12 bucks, something like that. I'll try to remember to add the item number to the description after we're done with this video. But it is a little bit different. Let me pull out a regular cutting plate so you can see. Oops, excuse me. Here's a regular cutting plate, and I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera, but the blue plate is just a little bit thicker. It's like 1/8 of an inch thicker. So you don't need to have the blue 3D embossing plate. If you use a regular one, you're probably just going to want to add a piece of cardstock or just something that's really skinny, a real skinny like shim, in order to get the right pressure on your embossing folder. So I went ahead and pre-embossed the background. This is an old olive piece of cardstock. I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored it at 5 1/2, and then I used that brick and mortar embossing folder on the front. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I'm trying to keep up with all your comments. Hello, Trina and Jan. and Colleen and Winona. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, it's hot under these lights today. It actually did get a lot warmer in Illinois today, and it's been raining all day. And so I just feel like the humidity definitely has increased in this house tonight. Okay, so I've got a piece of Daffodil Delight and a piece of Whisper White, and in the sample one, they're a little like crooked. They're not layered exactly on top of each other. Don't freak out, Jenny. I know you don't like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just layer mine the right way, though I might make the whole thing a little crooked. Sorry, Jenny. All right, so this stamp set, it has two pages, so it's like a double stamp set, and we're going to use this one here. The words are actually a separate stamp, which is good because you can do them in a different color. So I'm going to do the outline in Pretty Peacock. And looking at this again, I think that they did use the Memento black ink, but that's okay. The Pretty Peacock will work just as well. So I'm stamping this toward the top of the Whisper White cardstock, and then I have another scrap piece, and I'm going to stamp it again over here. And this is a two-step stamp, so it's got like different stamps to color in the images, which, being a photopolymer stamp set, it makes it really easy to line it up. So we're going to use the Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, and Old Olive. These are the colors that it says in the catalog, so that's how I chose these colors. So I'm going to do the Daffodil Delight on the flowers. It's a little high, but that's okay. And then on this one too, maybe I can do better this time. Perfecto. And then we're going to open up the Mango Melody. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for sharing. We are casing the card from the Tags and Bloom page of the Sale-a-Bration brochure. This is Mango Melody, so I've got that in the center. And then I'm also going to take this dotted frame and the sentiment, Happiness Looks Gorgeous on You, and go right in the middle. Not too shabby. All right, one more stamp, two more stamps, one more color. We're going to do the leaves in Old Olive, and there are two stamps for that. So this stamp set has a lot of different stamp images that color in and make it really easy to do this two-step. So this one, look at this. This has got like 3 pieces. It's going to color in the leaves, and then I'm going to flip that around the bud as well. Look at how easy that was. God, I just love it. Love it. Right there as well. I have one that's pre-cut, so I'm going to use that one since this one didn't turn out so well. And what? Oh my gosh, I'm getting ink on myself. Look. Ah! I smeared. It's on my cardstock. That is stinky. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so if I can make it on the other side without any smears, we're going to do that. Okay, so we're going towards the top. Close up the blue. I'm going to do green. And the other green. Close enough. Then we're going to do our Mango Melody. And our Daffodil Delight. Speed stamping. Bloop, bloop. Okay, no smears. We're good. We're using that one. All right, then we're going to use the Label Me Lovely punch, and we're going to punch out our sentiment. That's going to go in the middle, and then I'm also going to punch out this because that lets me have to hand cut less of it. So I got the top of it done, and then I'm going to go around and hand cut around the flower. But I'm going to do a much better job, and it's going to look like this. Magic of TV. Okay, so then we're going to glue this down. And we're going to kind of line up the line. A little piece of booger. Kind of lining it up with the line of the punch so that it looks like it's on the other side. Now, if, remember, this one only has flowers on one side, but look how easy that was to make it flowers on both sides. So easy. We're going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of the tag. Let's go ahead and layer this. You guys are so quiet. Do you like this stamp set? Tags in Bloom? Some of you, I bet, already have this stamp set, don't you? All right, now this is where the ribbon comes in. It's really subtle, but we're just going to put the ribbon across the flowers like this. And then the tag is going to go over it with Stampin' Dimensionals. So just real subtle. Here it is in the, they actually did more of like a banner tip on the ribbon. I'm just gonna trim this down just a wee little bit and get a nice crisp end to it. Okay, and then this is going to go on with Stampin' Dimensionals onto the card base. I didn't have a chance to make up the other cards, but aren't they just so pretty? I like how this one turns that same stamp on its side. It's so clever. The flower doesn't look like it's like upside down. It looks like it maybe is supposed to be like that. So I like how that image is versatile and can go both ways. What's the number? We're looking for 35 is what we're shooting for. If we get 35 people watching, then we'll give away a card that I'm making. And if we get up to 50, then a second person will get a card. Won't that be fun? I've got 2 goals tonight. Okay, I'm going to make it a little crooked, I think. Or do you like it straight? Crooked, straight, crooked, straight. I kind of like it a little off. Okay. We're going to add one final touch. This was included in this little set of supplies is the Peaceful Poppies sequins. Oh, so close, Linda. We got 33, but I see we're down to 31. So we need a couple more people. But we're just getting started. I'm sure that we'll have a couple more people. Thank you so much for sharing. Ranice, am I saying that right? What a pretty name. And on this card, although I think it's maybe odd to put the black on there since I didn't use any black ink. Maybe, I don't know, maybe just the clear ones. Let me get out my little take your pick tool to pick these up a little better. Come back, people, come back. I think people will tune in and tune out. So hopefully we'll get some more people that join us. I'm sure we will. Like I said, we're just getting started. So I'm going to do, looking for the clear ones here. This sequin set has gold and clear and black and like a red. Like, it's really, really pretty. I've used these a lot. And not just with the painted poppies. Oh yeah, I like those clear ones. It looks very springy, I think. let's clean these up, and then I'll hold it up to the catalog sample and we can compare. I mostly just copied it just as it was in the book with a couple little tiny changes. Okay, there it is. So they've got the black sequins there, and I think they did use the Memento ink. Actually, look at this. They made the leaves pretty peacock instead of old olive. I think that looks kind of funny. I like the leaves to be old olive. All right, so there's our first card featuring that Tags and Blooms stamp set. I'm going to just kind of move some of my stuff over on my desk to make room for our next project. Okay. I got everything kind of put together in buckets. So this one is ready to go. In our next card, we're going to use the Rise and Shine stamp set. And this is another level 2 stamp set that just started at the beginning of March during Sale-a-Bration. So you can get this free with a $100 order. And this is a reversible stamp set. This is kind of a newer thing for Stampin' Up, the reversible sets. And the deal, oops, sorry, that was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. The deal with the reversible stamp sets is that you can put it on the block 2 different ways. So the stamp has an image on each side. So it's not just like rounded like this is. Like, let me show you this one. It's like this one is, we kind of like, it rounds out and then it's flat. This is more like a square, like it has an image on both sides. So the thing that's cool about that with the mugs is that you can have the handle being this way or the handle being that way. So if you want to do mugs like this that have the handles the opposite way, you can do that. You can have the handle go either way. So this image with the little flowers, the other side of it is just a plain mug, and this one with the hole, it's just the reverse image with the hole. So I'm going to put that back on here. There are some other stamp sets that are like this. The Mountain stamp set and the mini catalog, and the other mug set, so the Cup of Cheer or whatever it was, that was in the holiday catalog. Oh yay, we made 35! I see that a couple people have already gotten off, but you guys were watching and you saw that we got to 35. So let's give away a card. I have written down the name of a Sale-a-Bration stamp set, and I'm going to let you guys guess what stamp set it is, and the first one that I see is the winner. Now, it may be different than what you see. You may see your own answer first, and so if you answer the same thing and I don't see it first, I'm sorry. That's just the way that Facebook is. So I'm going to call them out as I see them come up. So go ahead and give me a name of a stamp set from the Sale-a-Bration brochure. And as soon as I see your response, I'll read it out loud. And if I don't read it and you've said it, then, say it again because I didn't see it. So go ahead and tell me any stamp set. I think I've got the page open here so you can see all the stamp sets. There's 9 plus the ladybugs, but it's not the ladybugs. So one of these 9. Jean or Jean, it's not well dressed. Nope, Dawn, it's not well dressed. You guys are all thinking the same. Faye, it's not well dressed. It's not well dressed. It's not the Gangs All Mirror, Monica. Good guess. Dawn, it's not that one. So it's one of these 9. It's not Happy Birthday to You. It is Thoughtful Blooms. Yes, Maria got it right. Congratulations, Maria. send me a message with your address and I will mail you one of the cards. It'll be a surprise. You'll get one of them in the mail. And if we get up to 50 people watching, you guys let me know again and I will we'll do another name and that person will get another card too. So get some happy mail. I got some happy mail. It wasn't really mailed today. One of my friends dropped off a little gift on my doorknob. So it didn't come in the mail, but it was such a fun surprise and it really made me feel special. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the card. So if we get up to 50, we'll do one more. But let's get back to this project. We're using the Rise and Shine stamp set. I said it's a reversible stamp set. We're also going to use this So Very Vellum. This is a specialty designer paper. It comes in 3 colors and you get 2 sheets of each color. So there's Purple Posy, Soft Seafoam, and then the third color is this Pool Party color. And they're very, it's vellum, right? So they're very light. They're very, very pale colors. I'm just going to make 2 of them since I have 2 cut. And they're very light. They're very pale, but they look darker, and I really like when we layer them on the same color cardstock. So let me reach over here and show you. On the last video, we made this card featuring the So Very Vellum and the Flowering Foils paper. And so I just put this Soft Seafoam Vellum on the Soft Seafoam cardstock, and it's just so pretty. So I'm doing the same thing here. We're going to put the Pool Party Vellum on the Pool Party cardstock. And like I said, I do have enough materials, so I'm going to make 2. Now the vellum does show adhesive, so I'm just going to put adhesive where I'm going to end up layering over it. So just kind of on one side. I don't know. The blue doesn't show as much as the seafoam, maybe because it's a little bit darker. So these vellum pieces are 2 inches by 5 inches. And got 2 of those. Oops, sorry. And then this piece is die cut from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. These are my favorite new dies. These are in the mini catalog, and you can get them bundled up with the So Sentimental stamp set. And it's got different sizes of the scalloped rectangles and then different shapes and sizes of these other little tags. So I am using this one tonight. I just love, love, love. So easy. So we're gonna stamp the mug and then stamp the little steam. I'm not a coffee drinker. In fact, I've never had coffee in my whole life. I've never even had a sip. I think we've talked about this before, maybe on another video, but I burned my tongue really bad when I was in high school on hot chocolate. And so I've just never had the desire to drink hot liquids. Do you guys drink coffee? If you drink coffee, you probably love this stamp set. It's not one that I pre-ordered because, like I said, I don't drink coffee. So, it just doesn't do much for me, but it is super cute. And so I did end up getting it because even though I don't drink coffee, I know many friends that do. I know I'm missing comments, guys. I'm sorry. It's so hard sometimes when I'm stamping to keep tabs on your comments. So if you're asking questions and I'm missing them, I'll try to go back and answer them afterwards. Yes, Cindy, I know. I know you drink coffee all day long. Okay, I've got 2 little pieces. They're 3/4 inches by 2.5 inches. And this stamp says, "Make today amazing." And if you drink coffee, you probably think that you need coffee in order to make your day amazing. But I don't drink coffee and I still have amazing days. So I could argue you don't need coffee, but I'm sure it helps. All right, I like to use the tailored tag punch to punch little banner tips in smaller pieces like this. So I'm using that to just punch those little banner ends. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the baker's twine think I hear my children coming in. It's dark. Maybe they're already in. I hope they're already in because I think it's pretty dark out. Sometimes they don't come in right away. Oh, I don't think that's long enough. Okay, for this one, I'm just going to make loops to put... Hi, Julie. I'm saying that right, Julie, right? Even though you don't have an E on the end. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I just realized I got an invitation for my uncle's birthday, and they got the address wrong, so I didn't get it. I think these are too short. Let's make longer ones. The invitation didn't come right away. But then when it did come, I realized that she'd spelled my name July, July, and I spell mine with an I and an E. So I thought that was a funny mix-up. Okay, so I do a little on the left. Oh, Janice, you just got this card. Yes. Oh, you guys are very talkative. I'm missing them. On the left of the bottom, a share button. Oh, I think you're trying to help somebody share. Thank you guys so much for helping each other. Okay, so when I put the circles on, I just put a little adhesive across the banner, and then that holds the twine in place before I put the dimensionals on. I'm sorry, Lori. It looks different for you than it looks for me right now. So I'll maybe have to help you after if everybody else is not making sense. Okay, I think with these loops that you just have to not think about it too much, right? You just have to do it and put it on. But I like to try to loosen them up and make them a little bit off so that they're not like right on top of each other. And that's where I get like I overthink it. Loosen that back up. Push. All right. That looks okay. Now we're going to do dimensionals. Where did my dimensionals go? We're going to do dimensionals on the back of the coffee and dimensionals on the back of the banner. And then we're going to put the whole card together. And in hindsight, I'm wondering if I should have added like some bling or something. Rhinestones. You guys know my style is so clean and simple. I usually don't add a lot of stuff. So let's get this together and then maybe we'll see. We'll see what we think about. I have some sequins too. The iridescent sequins are kind of like a pastel sequin assortment. And those are really pretty. So this is going, I'm trying to do like about half an inch from the right side, and it overlaps the vellum just a little bit. Hi, Stacy. Oh my goodness. Stacy Schaefer. I haven't talked to you in so long. Stacy used to be on my team many, many moons ago. That feels like forever. All right, so I shouldn't maybe have put all the dimensionals on. Let's scoot this back up. Stacy, you should join again. There is such an awesome offer right now for new demonstrators who joined during Sale-a-Bration. This is bothering me. I'm going to cut that. We talked about it last time, guys, but the offer is really awesome. It's a mini trimmer that's exclusive to Sale-a-Bration, plus a 6x6 designer paper sampler of some of the new papers, and then a stamp set of your choice. And it costs the same as a $90 order. It's like a no-brainer. If you're thinking about ordering a lot, then you should just join as a demonstrator. And then you get to be part of my team. And we have such an awesome group of jubilant stampers. We're all over the United States. And we have a lot of fun in our team group. Okay, so there's our card. What do you think about adding bling? Like, do you think we need some rhinestones? Or some sequins? Let's see. Here's my sequins that are pastels. These are the ones I was telling you about. These are the iridescent sequin assortments. Don't they look like they would just be perfect? I don't know. Just throw them on there. No, just kidding. You got to put adhesive or they won't stick. But there's some that are like blue. Like, wouldn't that be pretty? Oops. It's hiding. What do you guys think about the sequins? Yes? Yes to sequins? No to sequins? One down here. Is it too much? Lisa says, loving the color of this card. All right, I think I'm seeing a yes. Colleen says yes. You're talking about the sequins. Faye says yes. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put sequins on one of them while you guys are... I know there's like a little bit of a delay. Bling is good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's do... I like the liquid glue for the sequins. And then, where did our take your pick tool go? There we go. Little one. Knock it off. And then, should we try the rhinestones? Or do you guys... on the other one? Or do you like the sequins? Maybe we should just do sequins on that one too. Do you guys bling out your cards? I think it definitely needed something. But what do you think of rhinestones? Pretty. Let's try some rhinestones. Nobody's saying yes to the rhinestones, so maybe we just need to see how they look. Because maybe you're just not sure. What do you think about that? I'm not a big blinger. You know what? I am not usually either, Barb, so I'm right there with you. I usually just don't embellish heavily. Okay, so I've got sequins on one, rhinestones on the other. I think I kind of like the rhinestones better. What do you guys think? Look at this. We have a this, a that, and the other. Nothing, sequins, rhinestones. You guys vote. What is your favorite? Try the rhinestone. Oh, no, we did that. Okay. So there you go. Nothing, sequins, rhinestones. Colleen says she likes the rhinestones. I think I like them too. Don, you like them both. Donna says rhinestones are best. Yeah, they do kind of match the gray. I think you're right. Hi, Jenny. How are you? I'm trying to think what time it is where you are, Jenny. Shouldn't you be in bed? What is that, 6 hours ahead over in the UK? Is that right? So if it's 7 here... Oh, it's early in the morning for you, isn't it? Like, you definitely should be in bed, Jenny. All right, you guys. I'm seeing a lot of rhinestones, a couple sequins, some fine stones. Oh, I'm just kidding. Little typo. Rhinestones, 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 both. Either way, I think this card definitely could use the bling. All right, are we ready for our last card? Let's go ahead and put this aside. We're gonna use these dies again on our last card, and I love this one. I'm gonna see if I can grab a scrap paper. Hold on. This one looks really pretty too, but I want to keep my floral paper neat. And we're going to do some sponging and some coloring on this next card. So I'm going to do that on this scrap paper here. Anyway, if you don't have these dies, you guys, you need them. They're called Stitched So Sweetly, and they're in the mini catalog, and you can get them bundled with a greeting stamp set. Let me find it really quick. Page 20. You can get them bundled with a greeting set, or you can get it on its own. So here is the stamp set that it goes with. I can't thank you enough. Your friendship is a blessing. Wishing you much happiness today and always. This calls for confetti. Sending healing hugs. I love that. Hello, baby, for you, and yummylicious. We're going to use the thank you stamp with that one. And let me get my little pieces out. So the colors here are mint macaron, shaded spruce, and then silver foil. So this is the Flowering Foils designer paper. And we talked about that one. It's in here. It's the first thing in this new Sale-a-Bration catalog. You can get this with a $50 order in the US, and it is so pretty. It is got rose gold and silver foil. There's 4 different patterns, and you get 3 of each sheet. So we've got this one that has the roses, then we've got the grid, and then this is like leaves or flowers. They're kind of petals, and then we've got these smaller flowers. So those are the 4 designs, and you can see the beautiful foil on them, and they're all white, so you can color them in different ways. So let me show you some of the samples. This is the one I showed you just a moment ago. I cut the flower out, and I used the vellum in the background. And then this is the one that we're making right now. So we're going to do an ombre effect with the sponge brayer and also sponge. And then this is one that my upline Kim Peck made, and she used markers to color on the paper. So you can see there's petal pink, and then in the center there's blue. And she used the tags and bloom sets. And then this is one I made on another live video, and I used markers to color stripes and customize that paper. And then I just kind of turned the blocks different ways. And this is the well-dressed stamp set. So all 4 papers are so pretty, so many different ways that you can use this, and it is free with a $50 order during Sale-a-Bration. So you want to make sure to get a package for sure if you don't have one yet. And you can do an order in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. You get a freebie when you order $40 or more, and you get a free Sale-a-Bration gift when you order $50 or more. So you don't want to miss out on that. It ends on March 31st. Okay, we're using 2 colors. It's kind of a monochromatic card. So we've got mint macaron, and then the darker version of that is shaded spruce. And we're using the brayer first. So this comes with an extra attachment, and you can get this in the online store. It's one of the tools that we sell. And so I'm rubbing it on the ink pad, and then I'm going to rub it onto the designer paper right in the center, so you can add more ink. You want to make sure to go all the way off the edge so that your color goes off the edge as well. So we're going to go back and forth, and you can keep going until it is as dark as you want it. And then the other way that you can color in sponge is with the sponge. And so this comes in a circle. I think it's a package of 3, and it comes in a circle, and I just cut it into 4 pieces. And then I used the circle tab punch. Trying to see if it's right behind me. I think it's somewhere else. I just punched it and folded it in half and then stapled it on so that I would know that this was the color that this sponge corresponds with. So I'm using the shaded Spruce. And then when you're sponging, it helps if you start off of the paper, because sometimes you get this like very blocky bit first. And so I'm just gonna, what was that? I don't know. I think I spit. I'm just going to take the color and kind of rub it on. And you're doing sort of a burnishing or rubbing motion. And again, you can keep going as long as you want and get it as dark as you want. And with the burnishing motion, it's sort of a very soft line. And so it blends in with the mint macaron. There's not like a harsh line where it's different. 4 1/2. So yeah, 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and then I'm layering it onto a piece that's 3 3/4. 5 inches. So it's 4 3/4 inches by 3 1/4. In hindsight, I should have done 3 inches so that I could have gotten more from the paper pack, but I don't know why I did this. I don't know what I was thinking. 3 1/4 inches. Let me write this down because I'm giving you guys different numbers. Okay. I'll add it to the description too. The DSP is 3 1/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. No, oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. The DSP is 3 1/2 inches. We're just going to get out the ruler and make sure there's going to be no guessing whatsoever. 4 1/2 inches. I did have it right. Oh my goodness. And then the shaded Spruce is 3. Oh my gosh, you guys. 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 inches. Okay. Anyway. Let's get this card put together. Oh. I think I missed some comments. I'm back? Did I go away? Oh no. I'm sorry that I was frozen. I didn't realize that the broadcast was interrupted. Hopefully it interrupted on the part where I was messing up the numbers. That would be convenient for me. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, did you guys miss anything? Did you see me using the sponge and I was creating the ombre look? Or was that the part that cut out? Silence. Hopefully I haven't cut out again. All right, we are going to use the shaded Spruce ink and we're going to stamp the sentiment. I just can't thank you enough. And then we're going to use the leaf punch to punch out the silver foil paper. And we're going to do some quick layering. So, you saw my mess up, my goof with the numbers. Darn it! Oops, I needed to turn these over. I was sponging when it went out. Well, hopefully you guys got the idea of what I was doing there. Okay, so I'm going to put these on with glue dots. On either end, and then some Stampin' Dimensionals to stick it on our card. I wonder why the broadcast was interrupted. Maybe next time I need to go off the Wi-Fi and just go use my phone data. Is that maybe the Wi-Fi gets mixed up? Okay, almost done with this card. Ooh, right in the middle. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Whew. Well, that was our third card. So if you were just joining us, I'm sorry that you missed out on the others. Let's recap. We started out with the Tags in Bloom stamp set featuring things from the Sale-a-Bration brochure. So we did the Tags in Bloom, and then our second card, we liked the rhinestones best, so I'll show you that. We used the Rise and Shine stamp set, and then we finished off with a sponging ombre effect with the flowering foils. So if you are just joining and you miss these cards, you'll have to go back and watch the replay. But before I leave you, I would love to know which one of these is censored for language. I don't think I was using any bad language, was I? Anyway, you'll have to let me know which one of these is your favorite. Did you like the first card, the Tags in Bloom, or the Rise and Shine, or the last one, the Flowering Foils? And which of these is your style? What would you make at home? Which of these would you duplicate? I would love to know. So leave me a comment and let me know which one is your favorite. And I mentioned it earlier, but I am going to go live tomorrow, lunchtime live, to show you the March Paper Pumpkin Kit. So join me at noon Central Time tomorrow. That's Friday. And I'll show you some projects using the brand new Paper Pumpkin Kit. Did your Paper Pumpkin come? I'm so excited about the free stamp set. We got an extra free stamp set in this kit, and it is a good one. All right. Oh, you guys are all saying you love the last one. Yay! I think you're all saying you love the last one. Yes. You know what? It's just such pretty paper. It really is. I think it might be my favorite one of the three too. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had so much fun stamping with you, and I hope that you enjoyed a little Thursday night stamp therapy. Join me next week, every Thursday night at 7:10 p.m. Central Time, and join me tomorrow at noon Central Time for the Paper Pumpkin Live. I hope you have a good night, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.